no question about it right now that this track is almost undrivable. Wetzer drives, the 52 Lotus goes up there. Robert Ross just managed. Now this is down at Knickerbrook. That's the number 8 Selena. The 9 is coming down into origin. Oh my God, that is a massive shunt between the number 9 and the number 8 Celine. Two cars, teammate cars. Cars in the same stable, and they have made a serious contact. That is the Viper, I think, just up there. Steve Watson, number 38. The Marshal needs to be getting out of the way. And oh my God. Wow. We just hope that he's managed to be okay. And we see the Ferrari spinning off there, and he has gotten up. The Lister just getting through on its wet tires. See Mike Newton there, I think it was just running off from the number 9 car. The 55 TVR hits the Ferrari and the Celine and the Viper. Simon pulling in that car. Well, and this is Shane Lynch. Now he's going off just before the previous chicane, before we get to Hilltop, coming out of Fulston. Now we're back down here at Knickerbrook, and the TVR, the Marco, excuse me, going off. The number 19 car also going off where Shane Lynch did. We can see the 57 car there, Steve O'Rourke's, and this is a terrible situation.
Also for car 19 for a jump start, and that's Bortolotti. Look at the rain coming up, just a wall of water as you come up into the bus stop chicane. Everyone's going to have to pit now. This is unbelievable rain here at Spa-Francorchamps, and it's come from almost nowhere. Wickens continues. So Wickens, in the driving rain, continues on slick tyres. Look at the car snapping out underneath him. He's aquaplaning all over the place. I can't believe he didn't pit. Look at that. Tries to brake. Mary's spun. Wickens has spun. And I can't believe he didn't bring that into the pit. Quaife Hobbs has just about kept it pointing in a straight line. Oh, and there's a crash at the front between Felix da Costa and Van der Zand, and that's going to happen, and this is really dangerous now. All the drivers continuing are spinning into one another because of all of that water down there, and how foolish can you be not to come in and pit at that moment, given the amount of rain.
That's Lowndes. Lowndes is in the wall. No. Lowndes has gone into Forest Elbow.
Look at this, look at that.
On the exit to Forest Elbow. Can you believe it? The race leader.
And that is not the first time that's happened to Neil Crompton. When he and Wayne Gardner were leading before, that's exactly where they crashed out. They're going off everywhere. That's a Ricciardello Nash entry.
Safety car is on the circuit, not surprisingly. Now, Craig Lowndes has gone into a tyre barrier there. He hasn't hit the concrete, I don't think. He's just dislodged. Haviland car, there's going to be cars spearing off all over the place. There's still going to be a few more, I reckon.
And do you see, this is what I was saying when you're going up the mountain. If it was as wet as this when you got to the top of the mountain, you could have a horrific break.
Well, it just goes to show the Haviland car was caught out. Probably what caught Lowndes out as well. Now, Lowndes, I can't quite see there whether he's managed to back out of there, but he actually drilled the tyre wall.
Look at those! Now that is, they're going thinking, oh, well, he's going that speed, so I can go that speed.
Yeah.
And both.
Tak for det. Men til gengæld for enden af langen, der har vi crash big time. Vi har, og det er faktisk det er de 3 første i løbet. Og der er flere kørsler. Puha. Hold derop. Rødt flag. Der er heller ikke andet at gøre. Rødt flag simpelthen. Sikke et crash. Nu krydser jeg bare fingre for, at det kun er materiel skade.
This is so difficult right now because the track is just a little bit moist, not enough for rain tires, very slippery. These guys are earning every dollar that they get right now.
And Dario Franchitti makes him, and there goes Elio around. And he has taken the front nose section off, so the rain has made the track slick enough. And there goes another car, Ed Carpenter, around. This at the exit of turn number 6.
Yeah, well, here we go. We got lots of guys spinning around simply because the track is so wet right now. Remember, the guys had the option of putting on the new tires. A lot of them did. That gel coat that's on the top of those tires doesn't get scrubbed off in that lap or two that they had when the track is moist. Very difficult right now.
As this is what's going on now down at La Source, and that's the Adam Christodoulou McLaren back in the race that's gone off. There's another car off as well. Some are still on slick, some are on wet. You can see now how bad the weather is. Some of the track is dry. This is the wet part, quite evidently. We lost number 60 early on. Now this is the number 60 McLaren, getting it wrong under braking. No grip, nothing, bang. Big impact into the tyre barrier, and the number 60 McLaren off the road. And it wasn't the only one, because after that, 34 Porsche went off. Roland Berville spinning up the escape road, bang, into the tyres. And we've lost 41, and then the number 62 McLaren also ran out of traction, and it was to catch up on things. Julian Draper in number 60 that went off. This is what's going on now. Crikey, more mayhem reigns. 62 was Phil Quaife, by the way, and that was what befell him. So Phil Quaife we've seen go off the road, and to try and catch up on everybody else rejoining. 59 was the Michael Lyons Ferrari. Michael having had a spin.
そして雨の次は魔の1コーナー。まずはクロザーとソーファー。この2台なかなか美しくスピン。でもその後にガシャンは鈴木圭一さん。ほんでもって星野さんもガシャン。でもまだ終わらない長谷美さんもガシャン。雨の日は滑りやすいって。
Sportscar series. Oh, we have lost the Brumos car, the 59, and one of the Racers Group cars. It's the 67.
Yeah, and that's right at the. Oh boy, that's a mess. They're into the styrofoam barriers.
Kevin Buckler, the team principal, on the left of your screen.
That's right here in front of us. That's right at the turn into pit lane. So these guys hooked up together. Look, and someone spun on the pit lane here.
That's Didier Taze, I think, is it? Oh, someone else goes.
Crash.
The 33 has gone.
And another one.
As well.
There goes the
Steve
two.
Earle and the 2 of Milka Duno. As you can see, Joey Hand goes as well.
Oh, another one. Oh my gosh.
We're losing half the field.
Oh, that was a big hit.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6, 7, 8 cars there.
And this BMW is still spun. Maserati gets going. This is not over. These guys really in a bad situation.
I tell you what, I hope Kevin Buckler is okay, because the Michael Boffman Corvette slammed into that very, very hard, and I hope whoever was in the 46, it was Mike Boffman himself.
Well, these first
I hope
guys,
he's okay.
And our TCR second place that went off together. It is so wet that the cars are just hydroplaning off on driver's right. There's a big mud patch. If they get into that, it's an all skate. There is absolutely no traction on the racetrack. It is raining as hard as I've seen in a long, long time right there. Just absolutely teeming down.
And all of a sudden, that decision by the HTP Mercedes looks pretty wise, doesn't it? It's on its way again, by the way, that Mercedes, the number 30 car. Dirk Baumann, remember, the one who came into the pits at the end of the lap that they're currently on. And as I was saying, that was the... perhaps may have been the clever call, because certainly at Arenberg we don't know quite how far it extends, but
oh my heavens,
the rain originally was reported.
That's the 18 car. The 18 car has gone off in the same spot on driver's right.
Where's the leader? The Haribo Mercedes number 88 in third position has got through.
Tiptoeing through.
As has the HTP Motorsport Mercedes in fourth position. Where did the leader go though? Leader, I think, is through, but the BMW all over the grass. The problem is that people are starting to lose it before Arenberg.
And then it suddenly starts raining. This is a big surprise for all of the teams, and it brings a big, big chaos to this circuit. Now, one part of the circuit was just a bit damp, but in the end of the straight it was raining like hell, and not all the teams and the drivers were able to accept the challenge. Looks like the race is over for 3 or 4 cars in 1 lap only. Total chaos on the circuit as the rain came unexpectedly. Huge, huge crash. Race Tech Team's BMW is definitely now out of the race. Last year's winner, Licky Molly, Racing Team's BMW is definitely out of the race. Porsche Cayman is pirouetting on the straight. It is a miracle that they did not crash into anything. Lexus Team LT is trying to reach the pits with some heavy damage.
Cars All-Star Race, the 17th annual running of the Winston gets the green flag. And Steve Park, boy, real loose on the start, almost spun.
Bunch of guys did. Jeff Burton got in the back of Tony Stewart and turned him sideways. Oh, car's sideways. All the cars are loose down in the corner. The track is wet. It's Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Kevin 29 car. All these cars are wrecking because I believe it might be raining down there.
And the rain is coming even harder.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What a way to start this event.
For some drivers, what a way to end it.
Unbelievable.
He falls down the field. Looks like one of the Lincoln codes has gone off. They can't see a thing. Look at the virtual driver's points now. Oh, carnage, carnage! Carnage into the hairpin. 2 or 3 of them going off. And that looks like Michele's has gone wide. Certainly one of the Hyundais. 2 of the Hyundais are in there. And yes, it is Norby. Norby's in the grass.
Can he get off the grass? That's the question.
Come on, Norby. Come on, come on. This is for the title. Safety car, safety car. Right call. But Guidieri is in second. But no, Guidieri's leading. Guidieri is leading on the first lap. Absolutely unbelievable. From 9th on the grid to... Oh, my word. Katzberg on fire. The marshals need to get there pretty quick. What on earth has happened there to cause that? Get out, Nicky. He has. Thank goodness for that. Race stopped, and I'm not surprised.
Now, we should point out, as you're watching these pictures of a rain-soaked racetrack and rain pelting down, it is dry and sunny in the pit lane, and Johansson's
off. Yes, that's at the Indianapolis corner. Stefan Johansson's gone in a bit too quickly, and the nose is off the car, the rear wing, etc. He's had an accident, spun coming into the corner, under braking.
This, of course, is normally an incredibly fast corner approach, but in situations like this, obviously these guys taking it very coolly. But
see the track marshals swarming out there.
With slick tyres, as Alan said, when the water the way it was raining earlier on today, and obviously the way it's raining over there now, you get this terrific build-up of water just instantly, and the slick tyres just won't handle it.
It certainly hit the Armco barrier, there's no question about it, but that car's going to be in, as we see another one into the gravel.
Looks like Eric Bernard.
And he's high-sided, so he can't get out unless they get some help.
Well, let's be honest about it. Aiello's gone past. Aiello has not gone into the pits. Wow. He's decided to continue at the moment. He must feel that the dry section of the circuit will gain him more time than he would lose on the wet part. Certainly a brave decision.
That's incredibly brave. That's at the entry to the Porsche curvers there that the number 5 car's gone on.
Well, look at this picture. Here you have shadows cast by sunlight while the rain is pelting down.
Must be a good rainbow there somewhere.
He was a full 26 seconds quicker than the dome on that slippery part of the circuit.
Damage to the Larbra Team Viper GTS machine.
That was quick in qualifying as well, so that's one of the top.
Oh no! Heavy crash at the Arnage corner.
That's a Celine out as well. The Celine looks to be out. There's the Peugeot.
There's John Nielsen's car there.
Thing is, there's people at the back that maybe aren't seeing those yellow flags in the spray, and they're locking up coming into that. So I think now with the pace car out, it will settle down a little while.